Welcome to Rebel Life Boxing, where I talk boxing and anything in between. Make sure to catch new videos daily at 9 a.m., 9:30 a.m., 1 p.m., and 5 p.m. Also catch an early bird video weekdays at 6 a.m. Support the channel, and thanks for watching.
So seems like the George Kambosos versus Teofimo Lopez fight has been moved yet again to September the 11th. And I believe that's on the same fight card as Oscar De La Hoya and Belfort. They're supposed to be fighting. So first the fight was moved from when they were supposed to fight, June, the first weekend of June. Then it got moved to June the what was that? The last weekend. Then it was the 19th of June. Then they moved it again to August. Then they moved it from August now to September. And I told y'all, like I said, even Tank Davis, a lot of people caught on to this shit, man. That COVID crap was all bullshit. You know what I mean? And they knew that they couldn't sell. This dude, Teofimo Lopez, man, he wants to fight. His restructuring for Top Rank includes that he fight on pay-per-view. All his fights, he wants to be on pay-per-view from now on. So you telling me you want to be a pay-per-view star and you can't even, you don't have the star power enough to even sell, to really gain ticket sales. They got to keep moving your fight from date to date to date, from card to card to card. But you can't even hold your own in ticket sales, fam. So how you supposed to be a big pay-per-view star? You gonna fuck around and have a bunch of bombs, a bunch of flop pay-per-views, man. You're gonna have a lot of flop pay-per-views because he's not building up his name the right way, bro. He's sitting up here, okay, he's taking on his mandatory. That fight is not worth the fucking pay-per-view, bro. Him fighting Kambosos is not a pay-per-view fight at all. Now, that Tank Davis and Barrios fight, a lot of people felt that wasn't supposed to be pay-per-view. A lot of people said that it was pay-per-view worthy. Well, that was a great fight. That was an explosive ass fight. Tank is a division. He's a belt holder in other divisions. Mario Barrios was a belt holder, whether it was the regular or not. George Kambosos doesn't hold any belts. As far as I'm concerned, that's not a pay-per-view fight. But Teofimo Lopez, aka Teo Fraud Lopez, he seems to believe that he's this big mega pay-per-view star. So he threw his hissy fit, and Bob Arum, I guess, caved into it. But it's looking like after the Kambosos fight, it's going to be probably a Lomachenko rematch. And I told people I think Loma's going to spank his ass this next fight. He's going to whoop his ass and take those belts. That's if Teofimo Lopez can get past George Kambosos, because there is no guarantee that is going to take place. I told people I thought Teo had fear in his eyes when they had that stare down. You just got to go back and look at it, man. I read body language very well. Does that translate into the ring? Probably not. I don't know. But during that stare down, I saw something in Teofimo. I don't know. I ain't like what I saw. This fight keeps getting moved and moved and moved. And all it's doing is it's going to probably make George Kambosos even more angry and probably even more focused now. You know, and it's kind of fucking sad, though, because I know Triller just figured, like, damn, maybe this wasn't such a good idea to scoop up that Kambosos fight, but I don't know. George Kambosos sacrificed a lot to get to this right here. He clearly was upset. He posted it. He had to sacrifice not being around his family. Whole lot of things, man. So now this fight's getting pushed. It's supposed to be June. They pushing it a whole nother 2.5 months. That's a long time, bro. You know what I mean? I don't understand everything that's really going on. I'm pretty sure it's a combination of things. It's not just the ticket sale thing. I think it's more to this story. They had to come out with some kind of excuse, to say he has COVID. Clearly, it got nothing to do with COVID. They just pulled their own card Because if it has something to do with COVID, that's what I'm saying to myself, bro, it's a 2-week quarantine. Why y'all pushing it to August? You know what I mean? He just found out that's 2 weeks. It's not August is way too long to be scheduling this fight. You know what I mean? So then he pushed it all the way to September. I'm like, yeah, this shit ain't had nothing to do with no COVID-19. And then the T.O. fans want to keep believing that bullshit all they want. They gonna keep riding with their boy. I get it, but you can clearly see your boy is delusional. He thinks he's a big mega star just because he took those belts from Loma, and I give him all the credit for beating Loma because that was Loma's fault for not turning on the switch button, the power button early on in the fight. But I guarantee you, next time when they fight, if Teofimo gets past George Kambosos, more than likely that's going to be his next fight, is Lomachenko rematch. I guarantee Lomachenko will end up taking them belts, and then it's going to line up a fight with Devin Haney and Lomachenko. And then that will serve Teofimo right. That's what he'd get for not taking the Devin Haney fight and trying to duck Devin Haney. And then he tried to fight Loma, took the belts, and then Loma come back, whoop his ass, and now he's beltless. And then it's going to line up the fight with Devin Haney and Lomachenko. That's if Bob Arum doesn't, get in the way of that shit, man. We'll see what happens. Who knows? Bob Arum just might do that for Lomachenko. That's his golden boy right there. So we'll see what happens. Very interesting to watch. I just hope George Kambosos is still focused, man. I hope this thing don't knock him off his square, and I hope he doesn't overtrain, and I hope he just stays at it. Cause this will like discourage people, man. Shit like this, bro. He was already keyed up, ready to fight last week, and then you know what I mean. Sometimes that'll throw. I don't know if that was the plan too, to throw him off his game because they see something, they know that they think that Tio's gonna lose this fight, and I keep telling people I think he's gonna lose this fight, man. I think he's gonna lose, but I got him. No, actually, I got him. I did have him knocking out Kambosos later on in the fight, but after all the antics that's being pulled, and after I saw what I saw on that stage at that conference, I might have to make a new prediction video. I don't know. It all depends on how Kambosos comes in there and how Tio comes in there, their mindset. And because if I'm wrong, if I'm right about Kambosos being even more upset and angry about this setback, he might go in there as a game dog, bro. A focused game dog. And then he might upset Teofimo and now throw a big wrench and everything, bro. This is what I be saying about this shit, bro, with these. He's a champ, man. I'm pretty sure he could have picked Devin Haney over Kambosos. I'm pretty sure he could have did that, man. Right? Because remember, who has the franchise? Doesn't he have the franchise? Can't the franchise champ pick who they want to fight? I thought that was the whole thing. I think ain't that what Canelo, the franchise belt, let him pick who he want to fight? Interesting. But anyway, let me know what you think about this, man. Like, subscribe. Catch me on the next one, man. Peace.